Well, it's a very good afternoon to everyone, and I've just made myself a cup of cardamom chai tea, which is delicious and refreshing. And I've come out here onto the veranda because I took some photographs this morning before my visitors came, and the photographs were all of the flowers here at Bealtaine. Well, not all the photographs were of the flowers, but not all the flowers. So I thought what I'd do is I'd make a short video and just show you as many of the flowers in bloom around the cottage here today. Because of course this is coming towards the end of Bealtaine. I think today is the 30th day of Bealtaine, so tomorrow is the final day. And it's a little celebration of Bealtaine really, the flowers are. Because here in the west of Ireland, Bealtaine traditionally heralds in summer. So the first of Bealtaine is summer. And as you can see from these beautiful roses and all the other flowers I'm going to show you, it's definitely summer. Now you'll have to excuse all those towels drying because I've had a shower this morning and I thought I'd just bring the towels out and let them dry here in the sunshine. It's been a busy month. I've had visitors every day, and today was the last visitor because the visitor who's coming tomorrow has cancelled. So I can look back on it now and just say it's been a very productive month. It has been hectic. I have gotten quite tired at times because of course being on the juice fast, when you're showing visitors around for 2 or 3 hours, you very rarely stop to go and make a juice or go to drink your juice. Well, I don't anyway. I get very heavily involved in whatever it is I'm doing. So yeah, I can look back now and just say it was a good month, very productive, very hectic, but well worth it. And I'd love to say a huge, huge thank you to every single visitor to Bealtaine Cottage during this month, because they've been fabulous. They've been fabulous. And I've gotten some wonderful little gifts, and people have been generous and kind and appreciative of Bealtaine, which is wonderful. I'm delighted. Well worth it. I shall definitely do it again next year. And watch this space because I may do some short visits towards the end of the summer. I'm just going to have to see how things go, so don't hold me to that. I'm just sort of thinking aloud, as they say. So okay, the bees buzzing around me. Have my tea. That's lovely. So Jack's saying, "What are you doing sitting down here, Mum? Come on, let's go for a walk." His little ears have gone up. So now I'm just going to have my tea, alright, or at least drink some of it, Jack. I'm going to drink some of my tea. Now you know you shouldn't be up, that's it. Got to keep your forepaws on the ground. That's it, good boy. Now, now do stop. You're fussing. He's inclined to fuss a little bit. There's little Beauty just slinking off over there. I've just fed her. There's some lovely bees up around the wisteria over there. Now, one of the reasons why I felt compelled to do a little video at this time, because normally I'd have a little rest after visitors have gone, but my daughter texted me and she said, "Mum, there's going to be a thunderstorm." Now, I don't know what time. She didn't say what time it was, but there seems to be a little bit of changing in the air going on. So I thought, oh, if there's a thunderstorm, then the rain could really kind of flatten the flowers a bit. But we'll see. Okay, I'm going to get myself up. Come on, mushta Jack, mushta mushta. Mushta in doggy language in Ireland means move. Mouvez-vous, s'il vous plaît. He says, I don't understand that. So, of course, got to start with the roses, haven't we? I mean, look at this. They don't look real. And I know people say to me, what variety are they? I don't know. It was 2 little cuttings that I stole. Much of what I have here is purloined from other sources, non-identifiable. But I'm quite sure, oh, but by the way, let me just tell you, hang on, let me just tell you, because I posted photographs of these today up on Facebook. Now, this is what you do. Apparently there's an app, and I think it's free, where you can take a photograph of a flower or a plant and you basically upload it and the app will tell you what it is. Now, it's either that or it's like Google Images. I think that's another one where you can kind of search for this image or something like it. So those of you who are interested, go onto Facebook, lift off one of those photographs and do that. I should, but I've got 1,000,001 other things to do. It's a lovely little bee. Good afternoon, beautiful bee. Busily working away. The bee probably knows it's going to be rain, and so is just making hay while the sun shines. So this is the Jacob's Ladder. This beautiful yellow flower here is the... Oh gosh, why does my mind go blank when I'm trying to... Oh, Euphorbia. These are the beautiful Perennial Poppies. Papava. I don't know what variety, but again, there are pictures of these up on Facebook today. So I'm just going to... Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And then underneath we've got the beautiful flowers of the non-herbal valerian coming out. This is called the red valerian. And underneath that we've got the beautiful delicate flowers on the cotoneaster coming out. There's another gorgeous bee there in the columbine. And then up here we have this spectacular Wisteria, and that's Wisteria, and look at the bees going mad for it, just in their element. And they're saying, we love Bealtaine. There's flowers everywhere. Isn't that gorgeous? And the roses are just starting to come out on this side of the veranda. But you can see them hanging down. I mean, they're just stunning, I think, anyway. Moving on. Lots more columbine, and here are the beginnings of the beautiful Oxide Daisies, and they're opening up with the Euphorbia in the background. And over there, just to the left of the water barrel, is the London Pride, all that's in flower. So we move on now. And here we've come to the chives. So lots of beautiful chives. These are edible, by the way. They're delicious in salads. Both the flowers and the green themselves, of course. Round here we've got a sea, an absolute sea of Chinese forget-me-not. Not stunning? And again, much beloved. Now I'm only going to keep to the area directly around the cottage. So we're looking at zone 1, okay? Just the zone 1. You know, I'm not even going to call them flowers. I think they're just, it's a zone 1 bee restaurant. Okay, now we've got some beautiful Sweet William. These lovely. And various colours. There's a pink as well. And actually over here there's a beautiful vibrant sort of fuchsia red. Just stunning colours. And not forgetting the beautiful little flowers on the strawberries. Now look at that clematis, isn't that beautiful? And again, I'm not sure what particular variety it is, but it is stunning, isn't it? I'll just pull back a little bit so you can see how it's slowly climbing up over that little homemade bamboo arch, and on the other side is honeysuckle, but that's not in flower yet. Aquilegia falling over in like a blooming stupor. I have to step over that. And here we've got some beautiful blue delphinium. Just such a beautiful shade of blue. And the first red poppy. This is a little perennial poppy. So this would be related to that lovely pink, papery pink one over there. And of course lots of aquilegia. Now if I do a little shot of the roses from here, let's put my glasses on, you begin to see just the sheer volume of roses on that one plant. Isn't that incredible? Okay, so we just walk around the cottage now. I'll look back a little bit there at the clematis and the columbine or the aquilegia. And here, just by the wall of the barn, there's more columbine. And of course, as you've seen there with the bees, it's very much bee-loved. Now look at this for a bank of columbine, and all growing in the gravel. Now, and here's another virtual sort of white crest of a wave forming here with these beautiful oxide daisies. Now, oxide daisies are regarded as a weed. I think they're fantastic and they're so generous because you just scatter the seed and up they come and away they bloom. And you know, if you don't want them, they're so easy to pull up. They're very, very easy to dislodge, and you can basically pull them up and scatter them in around other plants, and they'll feed other plants. So now we've got more aquilegia here, and these beautiful silver grey leaves of the Senecchia. Of course the Senecchia comes out in like a yellow flower, but I prefer the foliage. The foliage is lovely. Now, not forgetting that stunning Euphorbia. Remember at the beginning of the spring I said when it grows it sort of forms into a big bush and it stays in that form for the entire summer and doesn't die down until the first frost. So that's definitely a plant worth having in your garden. But it does have a little white sap in it, which when you break the stem, that can be a skin irritant. So you have to be a wee bit careful there. Now look at this. Weren't these columbine worth waiting for? Aren't they stunning? And of course, with that incredible backdrop of unbelievable clematis. Well, you know my secret, don't you? You know my secret fertilizer, my secret liquid fertilizer. I use it on the clematis and on the roses and on all the flowers. And there's proof of how much it works. And of course, I couldn't possibly move the valerian that was peeping up through the back of the bench, nor could I move the Oxide Daisies. I want to sit amongst them. More beauties. And lots of valerian here. Isn't that gorgeous? And there's a little pussycat over there who's following her mama about. So this is just the beginning now of the flowers, because of course there'll be swathes of colour and swathes of flowers out from now right through until, oh look at that little black bee, isn't that beautiful? Tiny little thing, look at that little darling. Tiny little thing, blessed little creature. Tiny little black bee. How beautiful. Oh, do you know what? I never cease to be amazed and delighted seeing the bees around Bealtaine. So I'm just standing here in the shade now of the hedgerow, and look at this. Isn't this what summer is all about? And you know, many of the visitors said to me, oh, it's so different in real life. And I said, what do you mean different? It's just bigger. It's all bigger. So that's what I'm seeing through the camera actually. I'm seeing a fairly small area, but of course, yeah, when you're standing here it is bigger. It's much bigger. So big, little beauty's saying, I'm overwhelmed by it all. And where's that boy gone? Come up here, Jack. Come on. Up here. I've got to speak a little bit sternly to him. Because I use the word W-A-L-K, he thinks I'm going back out for another one. I'll take you out later, darling. So there we go. Just to share with you on this beautiful summer day before the thunderstorm comes. There's clouds just beginning to gather up there. Just beginning. Now, Jack, we shall go in and I shall finish my tea. So blessings to you all. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed. I'd very much appreciate that. And if you care to make a donation, the donate button is back underneath the video. And there's a little link to the Bealtaine Cottage books So blessings to you all.